Hey guys, what's going on? It's August the 3rd, 2014. I haven't done a video in, wow, long time. And, you know guys, for me, videos are a piece of art. I mean, they're informative, they have a lot of good things in them, but ultimately, they're a piece of art. And one of the reasons why I haven't done a video is I was just getting so, so bored with all the redundancies online where people were talking about the same things over and over and over. There was nothing exciting happening, or not too exciting. Nothing was really grabbing my attention, and nothing was intriguing me. And I get bored with stuff that's just common or average. But you can tell from the title today, I'm going to be talking about that Christine Lagarde Magic 7 Super Illuminati message or something that everybody misinterpreted, didn't get it right. Steve Quayle in particular. Greg Hunter actually interviewed him, and I'm going to be talking about that. But yeah, lately there's been some things that have intrigued me. This Magic 7 Christine Lagarde message. There was a guy that was talking to interviewed one of the Dragon family members for a couple of different interviews. I thought that was really cool. And there have been little tiny things here or there that have been very productive. In fact, David Wilcock, who I usually don't listen to a lot, not that I don't enjoy his messages or get something from his interviews, I just never get around to listening to him. But he had an interview that, a 40-minute interview, 35-minute interview. It was pretty good. There was some good things on it. So I feel inspired now to maybe, you know, do some videos, or at least this video. And first of all, I want to get back to what Steve Quayle's interpretation. Greg Hunter interviewed him of this Magic 7 Christine Lagarde Illuminati code, and it was completely wrong. And I actually sent an email to Greg. I didn't have time to do a video. Greg posted his video on like the beginning of July, and I didn't have time to do a video. But I did send an email to Greg Hunter, and this is what I wrote to him about his interview with Steve Quayle. I said, "You actually had this clown in your show? Question mark, question mark. Please document one instance where this fear whore has been correct over the last year. Question mark, question mark. Psyop Pro -- Steve Quayle. Damn, Greg, way below par for your normal status. If you want to know what's going on in the world, study what the Chinese and Russians are doing. Forget the Illuminati. That's old news. Might as well have scheduled Phyllis Diller or Billy Barty. Nothing of what he says will come true. In capitals. Fear me because I know God. Yeah, Steve. Shut up." You know, and I can't stand the guy. Not personal. It's not personal. I can't stand the guy because every time he turns around, he's trying to scare everybody, and he's always wrong. So if he's trying to put everybody in fear, then what side is he on? It's very simple, guys. But getting back to the Greg Hunter email. Greg actually emailed me back, which I thought was pretty stand-up, because there's a lot of people online that you will email, and they don't get back to you. You know, but he did. And I thought it was stand-up, and he says to me, "Thank you for your feedback, Greg." So I emailed him back. I said, "Thank you for returning the email. It shows that you are a genuine person, Greg. Good luck to you. Thank you, DIW," which is Disinfowars. And that was actually sent on 7/4 of 2014. So I already told Greg Hunter that there was not going to be any destruction on this 720, and this guy didn't even know what he was talking about. He's using Steve Quayle, or anybody that misinterpreted this Illuminati code thing, because it is a code. It is a code. And they completely misinterpret it because they don't understand the topic. They have no understanding of mystery school teachings. They have no understanding of correct numerology. And they're they're walking around in the dark. So I'm going to interpret that Lagarde message, what she was saying and what it means. But I'd like to go back first, because everybody always online says, "Oh, we understand Illuminati codes and we know what they mean," but nobody ever does a video that's a coded message or Illuminati code or anything like that. Well, you know, I have. And if you guys remember the Paul Walker video that I did, that was all code. It was complete code. And I will not decipher that. I'm not going to tell anybody what I meant by that. But the people that understand what I was saying know exactly what I was talking about. And those are the people that I'm talking to. And if you want to reference it again, there's a link below. Again, to retrospect, I've known Paul, or knew Paul, since I was about 12. We grew up in the same circuits, and I went through a lot of the same stuff that he did. And that's why I released that video. But I challenge anyone, and please, if you guys can find someone who's talking in Illuminati code or has done a coded message like that, please let me know. Because I've never seen anyone. I've never heard anyone. The only people that I've heard do videos like that are Illuminati people. Okay? And let's get back to this Magic 7 Christine Lagarde, because if you notice, I released my Paul Walker video on 12/13 of 2013. Christine Lagarde released her video on 1/15 of 2014. She released her video after mine. Mine was the first one in the can, so mine predates hers. Whether they're related, I don't know. I don't want to speculate about that. Could they be? Possibly. I don't know. But I think that the message is very clear about this Magic 7 and what she's talking about. Because if you listen to what she's saying, she is optimistic about 2014, and she says we've been through 7 years of pain since the 2008 recession/depression, and she's looking forward to 7 more strong years. That's the key right there. So she's planning to make the world better only for 7 more years. What then after that 7, it's going to go back into destruction or back into depression? No. She's using the number 7, and she's saying be optimistic about the number 7. And she says number 7 and Magic 7 repeatedly over and over. If you know true mystery school teachings and you know true numerology and you understand the prime, the root of numbers, you have to understand numbers where they come from, where the root of them originates from. Because numbers can have different meanings in different circumstances to different people. But if you study the root of it, you're going to know where it comes from. Okay. 7, the number 7, the reason why she says Magic 7 is because there are certain numbers that directly reference human beings, okay? There are numbers that reference what human beings are. For example, 5, you have 5 fingers, okay? 10 fingers, okay? Things like that. Those are woven into the fabric of the universe because they relate directly to the human being. And the reason why 7 is so important is because truly, if you get back to 7, 7 means 7 chakras in your body. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 chakras. And when your chakras are expanding and connected to the universe and swirling and creating energy, you're at one with the universe. The Illuminati constantly try and shut down your chakras, and shut down your energy centers, because then they can control you easier. You're easier prey that way. So what she's referring to with the 7 is that being optimistic is that, guys, you're in the future. What we're working on, what we're getting to, is to have alignment back in the population at large. That's really what she's saying. And she uses a couple instances where 7s have been used for nefarious purposes. And certainly the 7 can be used for nefarious purposes and confused with the subconscious mind of the human being himself. For example, why in Las Vegas is the jackpot 777? Does anybody understand that? And Vegas is synonymous with what? Lucky 7. 777. Why is that? Why was that number chosen? Why does that appear in Vegas? Because what they're doing is they're using your subconscious knowledge. Everyone subconsciously knows what the truth is. That's why when someone produces a video or does something that resonates with you, you automatically are like, oh, that's the truth, because you're connecting with your subconscious. Okay? You know what the truth is. Now, a lot of people are so asleep, they don't consciously understand this, but they know that when 7 is there, they know it has a resonance to the human body in and of itself. So what 777 in Vegas is saying is that the number 7, they're using it, they're like, we want you to think that happiness is not aligning your chakras, which is 7, the number 7, complete human being, keyed into the universe. We want you to think that happiness is 7 money. So they're taking the number 7 from your chakras, distorting the reality and associating it with money. Okay? So money, the 7, means happiness. Come to us for happiness. Come to us for the jackpot. Come to us to get what you need to survive. That's what they're saying. Be addicted to us. Don't take care of your own 7 chakras. Don't take care of your internal glow or resonance or light. Come to us for happiness. And you can see that also very clearly in there were old Visa commercials that were released a few years ago. But I remember there was one with a father and a son, and they were going to a professional baseball game. And as they were going into the stadium, it stated what the prices were for the different items. And it said, World Series program, $55. World Series hot dogs, $32. You know, and then the kids go, and the father go in to watch the game, and they show a little clip of that. Then as they're leaving the game, they say, World Series jacket, $85. And they said, and then at the bottom they said, for everything else, there's Visa, because it's priceless. The memories are priceless. So what are they trying to say? Don't have fun with your son without money. That's impossible. You have to have money to have fun with your son. You have to have money. You have to go through us to get to know your son. That's exactly what they're saying. They're distorting the truth. And really what the truth is that between a father and a son, or a parent and a sibling, or a sibling and another sibling, some of the most genuine, greatest memories do not require money. Some of the best things in life are free. And say they know that you know that, but they're constantly trying to distort you. Okay? Well, that's the same thing that Stevie Boy here was trying to do with this 7, because it's a very positive message. And to take it a step further, Christine Lagarde has been known to talk about the global currency reset, the revaluation of certain commodities and things in the global economy, the new financial system. And what she's saying collectively is, hey guys, we're working on it. We're getting there. And it's still a little bit of a struggle to get the final chapters or pages completed in the novel, because the Chinese and the Russians are doing a cleanup procedure and job on this planet like there has never been done before. I mean, they are scrubbing every single square inch for any type of negativity whatsoever. So what Christine Lagarde is saying is, hey guys, be patient. Hey guys, be patient. It's coming. We're working on it. And you'll notice how on 720 there was no cataclysm, there was no catastrophe, there was no world-ending situation, because the Illuminati are on the outs. Their power is being reduced every day, and the last little remnants are being very, very, very stubborn. Okay? So, you know, again, I really don't like people who talk through fear. It's so, you know, and it's not because I don't like them personally. It has nothing to do with it. What it is I trip out because I can't understand how people need that to live. Steve Quayle, why do you need to scare people and to put people in fear for you to feel complete? Why is that a necessary component of your life? What does that say about you? What does that say about who you are? What does that say about how down and out you are? Misery loves company? That's exactly what he's portraying. Hey, Steve Quayle, direct message to you. Why do you constantly feel it's necessary to scare people? Why do you constantly do that? And what you should do is try and come over to the light a little bit, buddy. I mean, it's a lot brighter, and it's a lot more fun over here, and you'll probably sleep better at night, and you feel better about yourself. There's no need to fear. You don't have to put fear into the atmosphere. You don't have to do any of these things. It's much better on the other side, buddy. You should try it out. Send me an email. I'll talk to you. All right, guys. I hope you guys got a little bit out of this video. I'm going to try and do some videos in the future. I don't know. Like I was saying, man, has my life changed. Oh my goodness. The people that I've met in the last few months, the conversations that I've had with people, in addition to all the space human thing and all that stuff, that was a shocker. My goodness, wow, that took a lot to comprehend and take in. I never expected all this stuff to happen to me, and into my life. I never started doing YouTube or any of this to do it full time or to base it or to turn it into a career. I just did it because I was ticked off. I was ticked off at the BS, and I wanted some truth in the atmosphere. I never thought it was going to come to this. I mean, I got some stories, guys. I got some stuff that would just absolutely blow your minds. I mean, I'm still trying to get my mind wrapped around it. You know, and okay. Also, to my subs, guys, I talked about the harmonic. Okay, those that are subscribed to disinfowars.com. The harmonic that I predicted that is coming up right now. That's in Germany. The revolt to the Fed and all that. Bundy Ranch, all that. Space humans, guys. That's where that info came from. So, to get back to the point of trying to get your mind around things, try and talk to somebody, space human from outer space, and they're humans, and they are giving you messages and predictions that are completely correct. And they end up to be correct all the time. Yeah, that's a lot. So, anyhow, guys, I will talk to you later. Have a good weekend. See ya.